Hey Aries, my name is Serendipity1111 and this is your end of April love tarot read. All my information is in the description box below. Please only take the reason if it resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't try and make it fit. Okay, let's see. Okay, you could be dealing with a fire sign, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with an earth sign. There's something that your inner judgment is calling you to do. Something in your gut is telling you there's something that you need to do. But for some reason you're not doing it because I feel as though you feel very unhopeful. You haven't got a lot of faith in the situation. I feel as though this is not someone who you may potentially be with at the moment, and it could involve children. For a small number of you, you may have had some news that someone's pregnant. But you've had to let something go, something that wasn't serving you. If this is not you, this could be the person that you're dealing with. Something wasn't making you be the best version of yourself that you can be. There was something toxic, like an addiction, but you didn't want it to end. But a lot of the time, people don't want addictions to end. There's definitely a lot of passion here, definitely a lot of drive. But I feel as though right now you're just sitting on something because you don't want to take the risk, because you're unfaithful. You don't have faith in it at the moment. You could be single at the moment, or the person that you're dealing with is single. But someone sees someone as very beautiful. You could be looking to take care of your finances more at the moment because you're just building your inner strength. Someone could be acting very immature in this situation. This could be a twin flame or soulmate connection because there is a lot of love there. But I feel as though someone's tired of wishing for it. And that's why they're not taking the risks. Because it feels as though there's a healing process going on here. And the reason why someone's single is because you had to separate, because it wasn't a happy home. Someone's very bored with their life at the moment, or is very stagnant because their wishes are not being fulfilled. Because their wish is to be with this lover and to have a happy home. Their wishes would be fulfilled. Someone feels as though if they was with this other person, they want it all with them. They want the house, they want the kids, they want the dog. But right now I feel as though it's not moving. Like I said, this could be a twin flame or soulmate connection. But someone's feeling pretty powerless and tired of putting in all the work, and they don't feel free. Very tired of the drama. It could be very bitchy, sort of cutthroat communication. That is if you're communicating at all. Because someone hasn't got mental clarity. Because they're trying to find their balance back. Definitely focusing more, I feel, on finances at the moment. This could have been a big factor maybe in your relationship. Yeah, someone feels as though the love wasn't mutual. Someone had a lot of passion and drive for this relationship, but I feel as though that's now coming to an end. Someone's made up a choice. They made up their mind on something because they felt like they were being left out in the cold. There could be a small number of you that's been ghosted at the moment, but you feel as though it's not complete. The cycle hasn't been completed with this person. But it was unbalanced. Like I said, someone feels as though they was giving too much to the other person and the other person wasn't giving enough. Like it wasn't a mutual sort of connection. But someone sees someone as their lover. They see someone as their spouse. But right now I feel as though someone feels like there's going to be no new beginning. And they're having to walk away even though they feel as though it could be a loss. Because they're isolating themselves. Because they're tired of carrying the burden. It's too much. and they've closed themselves off emotionally, even though they've put all this work in, and they're absolutely devastated that they've put all this work in. They're tired. It's either you or the person that you're dealing with, but they're tired. They feel as though they've got all the information and now they're processing it, and they persevered and persevered, but now they've decided to move on. They've decided to move on because there was too many options here, and it wasn't giving them or providing to them what they needed. Someone's definitely healing and closed themselves off. Yeah, they're looking on. A small number of you could be moving, or you could be going travelling, or after all this you could be looking to potentially book a trip. I feel as though you and the person may not be talking at the moment, but someone's very unhappy. Their wishes are not being fulfilled by this relationship. You could be checking the other person's social media a lot, or they're checking yours due to not having communication. But by checking their social media, or by them checking yours, I feel as though it's making you feel more sort of trapped and caged by your mind. I feel like if you're not speaking to this person or not in communication at the moment, by checking their social media, you're not getting your balance back. I feel as though that's a habit that either you or the other person needs to stop, and they focus more on themselves. I feel as though there could have been some arguments here, some words were said that someone now regrets because they have been left heartbroken. Someone's definitely not following their intuition. But yeah, this has been a battle. But one of you, or hopefully both of you, are now healing. If it is another fire sign that you're dealing with, they could potentially come back in for a new beginning with you. Or it could even be you that would like the new beginning with this person. Yeah, someone wants to come forward with another offer. But if they do, it could be in a sort of immature way. Because I feel as though there's a lot of pride in you. And someone's thinking more of a self-victory. Self-victory rather than sort of making it public. Yeah, but someone's definitely not happy here. It's either you or the other person. There's a lot of healing being done. Someone's releasing themselves. Someone's releasing themselves because they're tired of fighting. Even if, the thing is, even if they do see you as their twin flame or their soulmate, the connection will always be there if this is the case. But sometimes, well actually all the time, people need to allow stuff to happen via divine timing. It's all happening for a reason. A lot of the time with your twin flame or your soulmate, the universe can want to split you apart just so you can grow and you can learn to let go before you come back together. But I know it's easier said than done to try and let someone go when you love them. But I feel as though that's what Spirit is saying right now. You need to be focusing on you and getting the respect that you deserve. Right, let's pull some romance cards. Oh. Right, guys, you have got... I'll leave them out as well because they fell. Right, guys, you have got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. You've got deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. It's got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's got children. Your love life has been affected by children and past life relationship. You've known each other before. This is probably the twin flame or the soulmate. This is why the connection feels so strong, because you feel as though this is not the first time round that you have met. But be careful and pay attention to deception. Don't let love leave you blind. Retreat. Take care of yourself by letting yourself retreat and go. If there is deception that is happening, then new love, you're giving new love a chance to come in. And this is, if this is in regards to children or the husband, or the husband or your wife, or your wife or your wife, or your husband or husband, and there is children involved, this could be a factor as to why you might have just recently found out that someone was pregnant, or there could be other situations, obviously, with children. If you've been with someone before and you have children from a previous relationship, that could be taking a factor. You need to really take that, the romance cards, how it resonates with you in your situation. And then if you want to put me on pause and ask Spirit a question, and I'm going to pull some Angel Answers cards. So you ask whatever question you want, and I'll just pull 3 cards for you and the bottom of the deck. So the answer to your question is yes. As I look at that, then the time was 11:11. You've got romance, and then you've got you're ready, and then the bottom of the deck you've got trust. So yes, romance, you're ready, and trust. So however that resonates with the question that you answered. Trust is a biggie though. Always have trust. Remember that the universe is working for you, not against you. And as soon as you have that faith, you'll never worry about anything again. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull an oracle card. So this is not necessarily in regards to romance. This is just more in regards to what we should be doing for the universe as sort of a collective, and what we should be focusing on spiritually. So I've got align your life. What is not aligned and needs to change? What is it that you need to change to make your life more enjoyable, more fulfilling, more to make you be the best version of yourself that you can be? And once again, you've got trust. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I love that card. If you knew that you would be supported, what is it that you would do? Ask yourself that question. But trust, twice. Biggie for you guys. And dance with your life. Do something to change your energy. Have fun. And then you've got Starseed, what lights you up. So have fun. Dance with life. Enjoy it. Don't take everything so seriously, because you need to have trust. You need to have trust and align your life. Anything that's not serving you, you need to let it go. And if it belongs to you, or if it's meant to be for you, it will come back to you. So Aries, that was your end of April love read. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.